Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that every dollar in your bank account had mysteriously changed value overnight. Your savings, your paycheck, and even the money you trusted for your future could be gone or shifted without warning. It sounds like a thriller movie scenario, but in reality, this kind of change is already happening every single day. While you sleep, a hidden global financial system quietly decides how much your money is really worth. This invisible network determines who gets richer, who falls behind, and how power flows through the world economy. Most people believe their money is safe in banks or investments, assuming it will grow steadily or at least stay secure. The reality is that trillions of dollars move across the world every day in ways that remain completely invisible to us. Major banks, central banks, and powerful investment firms constantly make decisions that directly shape the global economy. These institutions do not simply react to economic events, but actively influence jobs, prices, markets, and entire nations. Central banks like the Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, and the Bank of Japan can create money. When they inject new money or cut interest rates, the value of savings can quietly change worldwide. These decisions often happen behind closed doors, yet their effects ripple through markets and households. Global banks like J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Citibank control enormous flows of capital across borders. Their funding choices help decide which companies rise, which governments borrow easily, and who struggles. These powerful banks operate for profit, but also help maintain a financial system that protects their influence. Your money becomes part of a global chess game where strategic moves are made far from your daily life. Beyond traditional banks exists a shadow banking system that operates with far less regulation and oversight. Hedge funds and private equity firms move massive sums of money while remaining mostly hidden from the public. These shadow institutions are often linked to sudden market crashes and growing inequality across societies. Because shadow banks are lightly regulated, their failures can spread quickly through traditional banks and governments. When these hidden systems collapse, ordinary people often pay the price through lost jobs and savings. Money moves across borders non-stop, reacting instantly to politics, disasters, trade deals, and even rumors. A single decision in financial centers like New York or London can affect savings worldwide within hours. People in distant cities feel the impact, even though they had no voice in the decisions being made. This global system is designed to favor wealthy investors, large corporations, and powerful financial nations. Those at the top gain early access to information, cheap credit, and opportunities denied to regular people. Meanwhile, ordinary families struggle to keep up with rising costs, unstable markets, and shrinking security. The gap between the rich and the rest grows wider as financial power concentrates in fewer hands. Money stops being just a tool for living and becomes a weapon that shapes influence, policy, and control. The first step toward protecting yourself is understanding that your money does not exist in isolation. Inflation, interest rates, and global events quietly influence how much your savings can truly buy. Learning how these forces work helps you see why prices rise even when your income stays the same. Diversifying savings and investments can reduce risk in a system that is often unpredictable and unfair. Small habits like budgeting and consistent saving can still make a real difference in uncertain times. This financial system is not only about money, but about power over governments, industries, and daily life. When a small group controls trillions of dollars, their decisions shape policies, markets, and nations. Choices like buying bonds or cutting rates quietly echo through the global economy and into homes. Most people never see these decisions being made, yet they feel their effects in prices and wages. Understanding this hidden structure turns confusion into awareness and gives people a sense of control.
With awareness comes the power to question financial policies instead of blindly accepting them as fate. People can challenge assumptions about money and make smarter choices in systems designed without them. Every rise in grocery prices or rent is a reminder that unseen forces are constantly shaping daily life. These forces may remain invisible, but their impact is deeply personal for families and communities. The more people understand how money truly works, the harder it becomes for power to stay unquestioned. If such a small number of people control so much of your money, what does that mean for your freedom, for your choices, for your future? Every decision they make quietly shapes your life in countless ways. The next time you check your bank balance or see prices rise, remember the invisible hands at work. Understanding these forces is the first step to reclaiming control, even in a system designed. So, do you feel in control of your money, or is someone else quietly controlling it while you sleep? Comment below.